Hello, my name is Kushal. I work as an occupational therapist. If you have watched my channel, I know that I've talked about various topics, and today I'm going to change the topic a little bit. I'm going to talk about social media responsibility. Now, as part of this platform or my attempt to share my knowledge with others, I'm quite new to social media, and I have created accounts across few different platforms, and I want to talk about one particular platform where I go and there's like a home search page where I can search for other users. So I do a lot of search for stroke survivors, and other neurological and mental health conditions, so that I can reach you my audience and share my understanding. All and well and good, but in this particular social media platform, when I went, I was quite surprised to see that it is full of the I've never searched for this, trust me, but as a default, the homepage was full of pictures of quite young girls, lots of young girls, and they're wearing quite frequently, almost everybody, you know, swimming dress, and some of the pictures are quite explicit. So obviously, it was a bit of a shock to me, because as I'm new to social media, I've heard about this, but I've never realized it is to that extent. So there are 2 or 3 points I want to make here. And number one is that, what is the social media doing? Are they trying to promote that aspect of our human behavior, of exploiting ourselves, or with quite explicit images? And it seems to me that's how they want to promote their channel. But it brings to me the question, our behavior in 3 fronts. Number one, obviously, what is the purpose of the channel? I know they have said in recent days they want to protect people, but if they're promoting that kind of images, I just wondered what is their intention. Number two, the girls who are promoting themselves that way, I would be interested to understand what is their psychology. Is it that if they want to get lots of views so that they can get a decent income, or are they doing it because they feel that is normal, which might be normal in many instances, but I've just wondered why they have chosen this social media platform to present themselves in this way. And number two is that, are they aware what could be the indirect impact of this? Now, this is where the men's behavior comes to forefront. Now, I know some people will say men needs to control, and I completely agree. I completely agree with that view. But what I also worry about, the normalization of certain behaviors in the social media. Now, if somebody, particularly if somebody young, becomes used to seeing women in that kind of costume or clothing, whatever you call them, I just wonder how they would feel that if they want to get into relationship. Will that be their normal instinct, that their partner should be dressing that way? And that's number one question. Number two question is that I'm deeply worried about is that if somebody, again, we are all animals. We all got animals inside us, and that's why we murder, we do all sort of horrible crimes. So if that animal get used to viewing girls in that shape, I think the brain starts getting the clear message that the women are for sex. And that is a harrowing thought in my head. As a man, as a parent, if social media is promoting that kind of view, I am deeply concerned about the impact of that on human behavior. Because if somebody gets used to those kind of images and then goes out in the street, if see the girl, what will be their thinking? What will be their inclination towards the girl? Will they be thinking that girl is also trying to behave that way? That's one possibility. Now, we all should control our behaviors, and we must control our behavior. And there is no denial, but that animal inside us can come out. And maybe 1%, maybe 0.01%, I don't know. Even if one girl gets affected as an indirect effect of this kind of images being presented to freely available in social media and social media promoting this, even if one girl becomes get abused sexually, or any other horrible things happens to them as an indirect effect of social media, I just can't even comprehend how far it can go, and those girls who are wanting to get the views, I understand there's a business side to it, there's money attached to it, there's glamour attached to it, I understand, but think about how it can easily get out of hand and impact on somebody else's life without you realizing it. So I think it is time that we start questioning these social medias platforms to challenge them. Otherwise, it becomes like normalization of pornography. I'm very much interested in human behavior, how the brain works, and our behavior psychological side. And when I think about what could be the long-lasting impact of that, how this could change society, men's perception towards girls, young girls, and I just can't even think about the consequences. So please, if you are watching this, please try to spread this message. It's very important we all work together to protect our next generation. Amongst us is that we must know that this is not natural, this is not normal, it can corrupt our mind very easily, both men's and girls and boys. So please, I beg to you, please spread this message, and let's start discussing this. Unless we discuss this big multi-billion-dollar companies, they're not going to listen to us. We would continue to be the victim, knowingly or unknowingly. Thanks for watching my video. Please repost it, please share it if you feel my way. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you all the best.